Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Sunday, everybody. Give me a minute here. I got a hangnail, like literally 30 seconds before I started the stream, so I gotta take care of that. Get that all cleaned up. Anyway, hope everybody's doing all right. We're gonna do some Steam Deck stuff today. Gonna play, then do some Q&A. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. So if you have questions, you are more than welcome to ask them. If I know the answer, I will give you the answer. If I don't know the answer, we'll see if we can find it. It's always odd trying to trim the nails on my right hand, because I'm right-handed, and trying to do it with my left hand is always a little awkward. So anyway, so yeah, we did I'm trying to remember. No, we did a stream the other day. We talked about the Steam Deck a little bit. But I wasn't playing on it that day. We were doing a Chernobylite. I was playing some Chernobylite on my Series X while we were doing that. So, oops. Decided to actually do a stream from the deck, and you can see it behind me here. It's the basic interface. I spent some time this morning on the desktop mode, because it is essentially just running Linux underneath the covers, and you can get access to the desktop of Linux, because the SteamOS is just another layer on top of that. It's trying to get the you can see it to the right of it, to the right of the Firefox there after Horizon Zero Dawn 2, the Xbox Cloud Gaming. Tried to get that set up based on one of the Steam Deck folks that I follow on YouTube. Getting it set up wasn't too difficult, but the issue seems to be being able to use a controller properly. I was trying to use the B button in some places, like I fired up, what did I fire up? Excuse me, I just ate lunch too. Halo Infinite and Forza Horizon 5. And it seemed like every time I hit the B button on my controller, I'm using an Xbox controller, which it definitely recognizes. And you can see that you can't see it underneath me right now because the camera is covering it up. But if we turn that off, you can connect any, it's got Bluetooth. So you can connect a keyboard, a mouse, or whatever to it, or controllers. And you see there, when it recognized that I had the Xbox controller connected, it changed the colors of the buttons to match what they are on an Xbox controller. And you also notice, if I get the weather and shit out of the way, turn that off, you'll also notice that instead of using the Steam like that, the Steam logo like that for the menu, it will use the one for the Xbox. There we go. Get that back. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, so here, this is the home screen. And a lot of this, I don't know if everything, probably not everything that's in the Steam client or on the Steam powered website is here in the Dex UI or not. A good bit of it is. All right, let's see. I wanted to try something first real quick. I'm having a problem getting my bot, because I've been streaming on Twitch. And yeah, it doesn't, it's not handling the commands, the chat commands correctly. So there's something going on there. So, but anyway, yeah, so this is your recent, just like anything, so the recent things that you've played. All the way down to Singularity. I have not played Singularity on the deck. It is not verified. That's why you kind of see that question mark there. That's that symbol to the left of that is the Steam Deck symbol. Anything that is verified, you'll have different levels of verification, I guess, for a Steam Deck or a Steam game on the Steam Deck. If it's supposedly fully verified that there will be no problems at all running it on the deck, it'll have a green check mark on it. And you can get more details about that too if you drill into the game. Disco Elysium, Enslaved. If I fired all of these up, even once you get into Need for Speed Heat, it's generally fine. It's the setup process and getting connected to EA and all of that stuff is where the is why it's the yellow exclamation mark instead of a green. I did buy Dead Cells. I've not played it yet. I got that for $8. Vampire Survivors. That's what I played the most since I bought it. It's like $4, I think. Very, very, very much worth that. Spent some time this morning setting up Edge to get the Xbox game cloud gaming working. It works, but there are some quirks with using a controller this way. So, and it was certainly not a perfect experience. Horizon Zero Dawn, one of my favorite games ever. Been playing some of that. And Firefox as well. It does have, and we'll go over some of this a little bit later. It does have a desktop mode. You do have essentially Linux running underneath the covers. Standard stuff here. What's new? You can see what your friends are up to. You see we got Rage Mage, Baldahar, Nordic Road, and Spare Time. Those folks are all playing on Steam right now, and recommended games, stuff like that, standard things. Here as well, you do have access to your profile. You can search games or profiles. You can tell you how you're connected to the internet. It does have Wi-Fi built in. It does have, the deck itself does not have an Ethernet port, but you can either use a USB adapter or a dock to get USB connectivity, or Ethernet connectivity, or HDMI. The problem with using a specific adapter is you take away the ability to charge. Hey, Camelmeister, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Holy cow, I haven't seen you in forever. Actually, I don't know if it supports VPNs, to be honest with you. I would assume so. I mean, it's just hey, Ty, what's going on? As far as the connectivity, do you mean Ty may know? Ty, do you know if a Steam Deck supports VPNs, or can you use VPNs with this thing? I would assume you can. But anyway, so yeah, and you also got access to your profile. I'm not going to go deep into my profile, obviously. The one issue that I've seen... Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's essentially just an internet connection. I wouldn't think there would be any issues with that. The one thing that's kind of quirky to me, and Ty, I don't know if you see this on yours, is that blue line on the right hand, in the upper left hand corner, on the right hand side of my avatar. It's got that blue line on it. That does not show up in the Steam client. That does not show up on the website. So that's something that's definitely specific to the deck. I don't know if that's a bug or what. But see that? Any basic same stuff that you see here that you would see in the client, the Windows Mac client, or on the website. Same stuff for your friends, your achievements, that kind of stuff too. Privacy settings, obviously we're not going to go into that. You've got in addition to your standard joysticks. Oh, it does change color if you're playing. Okay, got it. Standard joysticks, buttons, and D-pads. It's got two touch pads, I guess you could call them, one on each side. It's got 4 menu buttons. 2 of them, I think, are intended to be used for in-game stuff. That's your typical stuff you'd see on the controller. But it also has 2 other buttons that are specific to menus for the Steam Deck. One is like a high-level menu. You can go to your settings, your home, your store, your settings, all that stuff. The power menu, this is where you can switch to desktop mode if you wanted to do that. And we'll show that in a little bit. And the other menu is stuff like, see your friends list, change the brightness, things like turn on and off airplane mode, Bluetooth. It'll show you the devices that you've got connected to it and all that stuff. So I've tried RTSs before, but man, oh man, that's a lot of micromanaging. And here's your performance stuff with your battery. You can set frame rate limits, refresh rate, stuff like that. People suggest, if you're playing on the deck itself, to set the frame rate limit and the refresh rate to 40 instead of 60. That will cut down on your battery usage a little bit. So that's an option. So you got all these other things in here too. So you can, you can turn on, where is it? Performance overlay. Let's see, where is that? Is that here? Trying to remember where that is. Oh, it's this one. This one right here. You can see in the upper left-hand corner, there's Windows utilities, and I'm sure that that's what this is. Yeah, and I haven't messed around with any of the per game settings, but you can get as much information here as you need. I mean, this is essentially a PC. Generally, I keep it on just a frame rate most of the time, just so that I can see if I need to adjust something. So here's some of the other games that it suggests that I run. These should all be verified. Oh, no, they're not, because I remember Ark. Ark was the last one. Yeah. Yep, it was Anthem, that's right. I still don't really do I still don't really do multiplayer. I'll do co-op. I played back, we were just talking about this the other day when Tiny Tina's Wonderlands came out. I played a ton of co-op with that. And that was a lot of fun. And it does have, you can go straight to the store here, and at the very top, it will show you all of the games that have the green check mark. I did put Zomboid on my wish list this morning. So yeah, you can see all of these as well. It will, speaking of BioWare, it will be interesting to see what happens. I mean, obviously first with Dragon Age 4, because that's the next game they've got coming out, whenever that's going to be. Did they give a date for that, or at least a time frame? 2024 maybe. And then the next Mass Effect game after that. So, and here's all activity information here as well. So a lot of this stuff is available on the deck too. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of setting stuff in here as well. Night mode enabled, auto downloads for system updates and stuff like that. Audio, add your Bluetooth stuff here. Controller settings, turning on and off your Rumble. And if you, as I mentioned before, you can connect keyboards, mice, pretty much any Bluetooth device, earbuds, earphones, whatever. You can see here, I do have a mouse connected to it. So when I'm doing stuff like this, I don't necessarily have to use the controller. But it does make it a little bit easier, and I have a keyboard as well. It'll have to wake up, but you can see that. I'm waiting on a new keyboard. It should be here tomorrow, because right now I'm using an old Logitech one. This thing is way too big and way too heavy to take on the road. So I ordered another Logitech one. I'm a big Logitech hardware fan, by the way. A K380, I believe it is. It's not that much bigger dimension-wise, height and width than the deck. Obviously thinner and a lot lighter. So I'm hoping that one will be, and it was like what, 30 bucks. And as you see there, it does have its own keyboard, virtual keyboard. You can turn that on or off as needed. Okay, let's go back home. All right, let's do, you're probably not going to be able to see much here because of the size of the text. It can be adjusted, but we'll switch over to desktop mode for a couple of minutes here. You can see the text at the upper. You can't even see that. And I have not really gone in to see about adjusting the size of the text. You can do it in like the console and stuff like. But yeah, one thing I really would like to be able to figure out how is when I'm in desktop mode, it's extending the desktop across my monitor and the Steam Deck screen, because there's the Steam Deck screen over here is where essentially the menus are. It would be nice. I'm sure there's a way you can do it to switch the task manager to come over here if it recognizes I've got an external monitor attached. But this is Linux. This is essentially Linux. I don't know, Ty, I don't know if you know what distribution this is running. But you know, here's terminal, standard Unix terminal. And I know that this now, of course, now that I put it over there, I need it here. I can change the size of the text. So yeah, it's just damn it. So but normally you can do something like this, uname-a, and that might tell you what the flavor is. I mean, duh, it is Linux. Yeah, so I don't know what distribution it actually is. But you can actually run the Linux version of the Steam client here as well. Excuse me, and by default it pops it up over there, but you can bring it over here. You can drag it. So yeah, here's your standard Steam client. See, a lot of the stuff that you would see here, we saw over on in game mode. And I don't know. I don't think they have a way to adjust the size of the text, but so yeah, just a real quick. You can install applications from here. That's how I got Firefox on here. It's not, well, I guess it's installed by default. I installed Edge, Microsoft Edge, so I could try and get the cloud gaming, Xbox Cloud stuff working. As I mentioned earlier, in case you weren't here, I got it to work, but the controller support seems to be off a bit. It seemed like, because I tried Halo Infinite and I tried Forza Horizon 5, and like anytime I hit the B button or any of the bumper buttons, it essentially took me out of the game. So that might need some tweaking. So yeah, I don't know where. Yes, so here's your Edge. Since I'm syncing my profile information, that's why you see that stuff there by default. Yeah, so anyway, so yeah, that's a quick tour. There is a button here. You can't see it because it's on the actual Steam Deck screen. It's return to game mode. Just double click that and give it a few seconds and it should take me back. But anything that you install on the desktop mode side, you can add it to the game mode side, add it to Steam, and it'll show up. That's why you were seeing the Firefox icon on the desktop over here once it switches back. Come on. Thank you. There we go. So yeah, okay, so we'll do this. We'll do this right now. Well, thank you, Camel. I appreciate that. I used to stream on Twitch, but I stopped on Twitch. I'm just doing every now and then stuff here on YouTube. But you're welcome to stop by anytime you like. Yeah, so as you can see, I mean, this is running xCloud on the Steam Deck using Edge, which is why I had to install Edge. So you can see here, these are the last two that I tried. So if I come in here, and it also seemed to lose connectivity to the controller too. Oh. And also keep in mind, you're looking at this at the resolution that's intended for the Steam Deck. Even though I'm sending it out through a capture device, and it's essentially getting upscaled to 1080p. Oh yeah, I still play Xbox all the time. It's still my primary. It's still my primary platform, even though I pretty much play on everything. Okay, so I'm going to hit the B button here to get out of this display here to try and get back into the game, and we'll see if it crashes like it did before. Yeah, see? That's what it was doing before. All I did was hit the B button. That's all I did. And I followed the guy's YouTube video on how to set it up. Use the, whatever it was, the controller template. Yes, it remapped the B button to Alt F4. Yep. I mean, you can see it doesn't have a problem running it. You can see you get the Xbox sync. Okay, now I'm going to try and hit the bumper buttons this time. Okay, that seemed to be okay. No, never mind. So there you go. So yeah, Ty, I would be interested to see what differences there are between yours and mine. I mean, that's the only thing that's preventing me from spending any more than like 2 minutes trying this. As you can see, it works. I mean, it works fine. Other than that. And you know, with it being Xbox, it kind of needs a controller, you know? Okay. So we'll quit out of that. Okay, so let's see. What happened to my art here for Firefox and Edge? Um, so we'll just mess around in some games for a bit here now. Let's do... We'll do some Horizon Zero Dawn. I got the platinum on this in PlayStation. One of my favorite games ever. This game is awesome. I finished it on the PC on the Epic Game Store, and they have a launcher that you can run on the Steam Deck that will allow you to play Epic Store games, but it doesn't have support, at least right now, for your cloud saves. So if I were to play it, I would have had to have started over. Which is interesting because I wound up buying this for Steam for $15 so that I could start over. But I did it mainly because I wanted to see how it ran. And again, the resolution is not going to be great here because, again, this is made for the Steam Deck. It's being upscaled. It looks great on the Steam Deck screen. While it's doing that, I'm going to go get something to drink. I didn't grab one. Do. Yeah, it doesn't look anywhere near as good here as it does on the deck itself. Hey, Sovereign, what's up, man? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Your football team is good now. Yeah, I already beat these up. Oof. This is this kind of reminds me of the retro mode that I had for channel points rewards. Yeah, see, it can only let me set it up to 720. So that's as good as we're gonna get. We could try that and see if that does anything. It might not. Oof. Wow, that actually made it worse. Yes, limit. The view, aspect ratio, auto. Monitor 1. Refresh rate won't let me change that from 60. But I mean, other than that, the performance is fine. It's rock solid 40 frames a second.
What's he doing up there?
Let me turn the volumes up a little bit. Yay, I see an Iceman. Hey, misbehave. Things are good. I don't know. What is GS? That is not the community layout that I used. What is GS7? Is that a person? Name of the user? Okay. I may have to try that one. I may have to switch mine.
Standing there. What's going on with him?
Let's see. Yes, 7. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention, Ty, I don't know if you have a screen protector for your deck or not. I would, if you don't, or even if you do, I would highly suggest the JSOX one. Let me switch to the other screen here. Oh, what was that? I don't know. The reason is, it comes with 2. It's rated, I think it's H9 on the hardness scale, which is like the only thing that's harder on that scale is diamonds. Like I said, it comes with 2. But the really nice thing about this screen protector is this. This allows you, this fits over your Steam Deck, and your joysticks are right there, so you can't put it on backwards. You put this over your screen, and then you essentially lay the screen protector inside this frame, and you get it aligned perfectly. First time, every time. Makes it dead simple to get it lined up and in place correctly. So, and they weren't all that expensive either. So, oh, let me switch back. So yeah, I mean, performance is good. I mean, the resolution is only 720p, but it's, again, it's meant for the Steam Deck.
You're here.
Did you want to be alone?
Oh, I was going to adjust the audio.
We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die.
You will die.
Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Firearms? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay.
Such an awesome
I'll go gather the
character.
parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst to visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate. Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong.
Yep. Okay, another campfire down there. Okay, that's where Karst is. Yep. It's a little bit of a stutter, but the frame, you can see the frame where you barely see it, but
The embrace. My whole life, I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers.
2 days.
Two
2 days.
2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright. Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
So we're going to play this for a little bit. We're not going to spend the entire time doing this. We'll play some Vampire Survivors after this. That is a great Steam Deck game. Not only is it like $4, but it's very simple to play. It's pretty damn addictive too. And it's great for, you've heard the term pick up and play. It's a roguelike, so if you die, you start over. You can play it in short bursts, depending on your luck, I guess. A game can last, at least for me, up to this point, since I just started it the other day, 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, so there's a little bit of stutter there. Okay, yeah, those are the people with the spear, I believe it was. Come on over here. What's everybody doing today? What's everybody got going on? Well, we know Sovereign was watching football. Miss B's got a blanket burrito weekend. We know that much. Did you decide what you're going to be doing tomorrow? Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming by. Let's
Please. No one else will help me.
Good for an old
I'm
remedy.
injured. I need your help.
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Yeah, I know you had mentioned
Forget
that the
about
other
me.
day. I
It's my
wasn't
daughter,
sure if that was still the
She's in
plan.
danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle, and I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
You know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
Well, I mean, it's 100%. Is that the normal? I wonder if it could be. Bump that up a little bit more.
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first and it tore up my leg. I barely got away and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by
Doesn't
Adina,
sound a whole lot different
mate.
from my day. I mean, I
She
posted the list of the stuff that I did this
means
morning.
everything to Arana.
I do some more Steam Deck
She went
this
after the
afternoon.
scrapper to get
Braves
it
game
back.
tonight.
You said Arana went to Mother's Cradle?
Yes.
Watching other people stream. I
Southeast
hung
of
out
here.
with spare time
I
this
forbid her
morning.
from going, but ever since her mother died, she's become impossible. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
Yeah, and I gotta.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's
One of the
all
things
right.
I'm definitely gonna do is try out that
I'm
other
begging you.
controller mapping. For the xCloud. Now, normally there's a whole bunch of smaller machines over this way. Get some parts and stuff from them. Oh yeah, and the raccoon. No, this way. Turn around. One of the things that I'm having to get used to, this is more of a question or a comment for Ty than anybody. When I'm playing on the deck with the built-in controls, sticks, whatever, joysticks, I find myself in game for whatever reason. I'm always looking kind of down. I have to force myself to look up for some reason. It's really weird. I don't have that problem with the controller. It's just on the sticks. The sticks on the deck. Orient me in some kind of weird
I can get out of this.
Oh, really? I had seen a comment somewhere. It might have been on Reddit where the developer of Heroic had said that he was going to be working on implementing the cloud saves. He figured out a way to do it. But I didn't happen to notice when that comment was made, how long ago it was. Yeah, this is a good early game area to... Didn't like me messing with your buddy, did you?
Finish you in one.
Right up the poop chute. You know, and speaking of the Switch, I haven't played that thing in so long. I'd probably have to get on that for a few minutes to see if it does the same thing there. So, you know, part of me doing this today, you know, if you guys have any questions about the Steam Deck, I'm more than willing to answer them. I mean, Ty has one too, so, you know, he knows a lot of this stuff already himself, but anybody else has any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. I will answer them if I can. Oh, he has one? Oh, nice. I did not know that. Which model did he get? I sat down yesterday with the with their price list. And do I have that? Yeah, it's right here. I had, because they've got the 64 gig model, the 256 gig model, which is the one that both Ty and I have, and they also have a 512. Supposedly, the only real difference between them is faster SSDs as you go higher, and the 512 version has matte or anti-glare glass. Other than that, the guts are essentially the same. But I did a cost comparison. It's not terribly scientific, but I got the 256. I also separately bought a 512 gig SD card. So the cost of the console and the SD card was $601 total. To get the 512 gig version up to 768 like my 256 gig is, would have cost me a total of $679. So essentially $80 more to get anti-glare glass. And to me, wasn't really worth that. And I know you get some extra digital stuff for like your profile if you buy that version. So, and then the 612, they don't make the 64, they don't make a
Oh, useful.
SD card big enough to get it all the way to 768, but that would have been 471. Oh, really? I haven't seen anything about the bubbling issues. All right, so we'll do this for a couple more minutes here. You guys are so dumb. Over here. Woots. Yeah, exactly. And that's essentially what I was saying before. It's like, I don't remember how much I paid for the screen protectors I was talking about before. It's like maybe $10 and you get 2 of them and the frame too. Oh, and I don't have it here. It's downstairs. Maybe I'll go grab that in a minute. I finally got the JSOX carrying case. He's been testing it. He's being a good husband, right?
For later.
We'll take care of this last strider here and then we'll switch over. Okay. Let's grab a save. All right, so, you know, resolution, not the highest, but it runs very smooth. Very smooth. Okay, where is my campfire? Let's go down there and grab that. Oh, there you go, blue.
Looks good. Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster.
No. Yep. Ah, shit. mean, even the ambient music in this game is awesome. All right. Let me switch away from this. I'll go down and I'll grab the carrying case that comes with it, and then the one that I bought, and it's only $30, so it's not that expensive at all. So then we'll play some Vampire Survivors. All right, let me switch over. Lobby screen. Okay. So let's see. This one, this is the case that comes with it. Just a basic case. There's really only room in here for the Steam Deck itself. I mean, unless it's, you know, an SD card, you could probably throw it on top of it because those are so small, but it does have a nice little elastic band, I guess, so that you could maybe attach it to the top of your pull behind luggage. You know, the ones with the pull-up bar that you can collapse down into it. You could probably strap it across that, but that's the one that comes with it. I bought a third-party one from a company called JSOX. A little thicker. You can see the difference here. But this one's got much more room in it. It even, and I don't want to disconnect it to show you because it's connected to the dock right now. But this one's got room for the Steam Deck itself, and it's got this little cubby hole in here. You can fit the power adapter in here, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. If you've got like a power brick that's small enough to fit in here, you could fit that in there as well. You can see how deep that is. A little bit past the first knuckle. Plus it's got, you know, when the deck is in it, you can essentially, and then probably don't have, it's because the deck's not in it, but anyway, you can, you know, you got this folding piece here that's got, I know it's, yeah, here it is, this little pouch for SD cards or whatever. But you can also fold this with, you know, you can essentially fold this such that you can lay the Steam Deck on it, like when you're on the road, you can lay it here and play it on it, and it's its own stand. So that's kind of nice too. So it's very well made, very solid. It took forever to get it though. Like 2 weeks, came directly from China. And I think it's JSOX is a Chinese company. So it's like $27, $28, I think. So not very expensive. All right. Vampire Survivors. Like I said, it's a very simple game. It's like pixelated graphics. It's not even a twin stick shooter. You don't shoot. All you're doing is moving around the game. Depending on your starting character, you'll have a basic attack for that character. Plus you get drops as you play. And those will automatically, you know, fire, activate themselves, what have you. And the job is to just survive as long as you can. That it's a very, very simple, very pick up and play. You've got several characters to choose from. As you play, you'll pick up these little blue, I guess they're gems. That's your XP essentially. And if you fill up the bar across the top of the screen, you'll get a level up, and you'll get a random set of skills to pick from, and then you'll continue from there. But as you pick up coins as well, and that's what you use to upgrade. And here's your upgrade screen as well: duration and speed, movement speed, stuff like that. You've got a magnet that determines how far away you'll pick stuff up by default. Plus you can get drops that can help that as well. You just pick start. You only have Antonio to begin with. Oh, thank you. There we go. A little easier to see. So yeah, you've only got Antonio. He just basically uses a whip, and you've got additional characters that you can unlock as you can afford them. I've been doing Pasqualina. And we'll start off in here. Like I said, all you got to do, you're just using your left stick. You're just moving and trying to avoid you see the drops there, and as soon as I start picking those up, you'll see the meter across the top start to fill up. And once it gets full, you'll level up and you'll get to pick from an additional ability, whether it's offensive, defensive, passive, or what have you. And it's random. Fire wand, whip. You just pick one and then you just continue. So it is very simple. Aims at nearest enemy, has boomerang effect. And you can see the turkey there, that's health. Obviously I don't need it, so I'm not going to pick it up yet. Like I said, it's all passive. All you got to do is avoid. Now it's going to get crazy in spots, so it's not always going to be this slow. There will also be times where you'll get I call it an arena. All of a sudden you'll be encircled by like what look like kind of Venus flytraps around the outside, and you'll get attacked from inside. You either got to bust your way out of there or fight your way out. I think I took some. Yeah, okay, the bats there. Yeah, you'll take damage if you have the garlic. If you have the garlic passive, you'll see 3 concentric circles around you, and you don't take. The bats aren't strong enough to damage you when you've got the garlic, so you can literally just stand there and collect the blue orbs. Base damage up by 5. You can see I got a coin there. You can see that in the upper right hand corner too. Those carry over when you die. Your skills, the skills that you've earned along the way, those go bye-bye when you die. Garlic, there it is. Now when we see the bats, the regular, just the standard black bats, even the swarms, they don't do any damage to me at all. I can just stand there and let them go through me, and they won't hurt me. You can get buffs to movement speed too. This is actually, I think it's actually still in early access. It's supposed to come out. Yeah, see? You could just stand there for those and they don't damage me, unless you'll notice if you look closely. I'll do some more garlic here. Sometimes if there's something in front of the swarm of the bats, the swarm will essentially push whatever's in front of them forward. So you gotta be mindful of that. And each of the different characters have different attacks, different basic abilities. Every now and then you'll see a yellow arrow on the screen. That will be pointing. There you go. There's the arena that I was talking about before. And I forget what I was talking about. Oh, you see the yellow arrow on the screen. It'll be pointing you to a treasure chest. And that's where you'll get more than, you know, you get a handful of coins, 50, 60, 70, 80 coins or whatever. And you'll also get an ability upgrade out of those too. So yeah, we survived that one, but like I said before, you can fight your way out. And you see that blue bat there with the blue outline is a little bit stronger than the standard one. $4. Okay. And usually at some point, this isn't one of them, although it looked like it might be. See the bats? You just stand there and let them go through you and just pick up the blue. You'll see a huge swarm of, yeah, see the bats pushing those guys? That's what I was talking about before. Eventually, yeah, see, there's the arrow for the treasure chest. Lightning. There we go. 37. And another cross upgrade. But you'll get an essentially it's an overpowering swarm of, for me anyway, up to what I've seen so far, it's skeletons. I have not been able to get past that yet. But it's supposed to come out of early access this month. Even though I haven't seen any issues with it, supposedly there are issues with lag. They're supposed to be, oh shit, upgrading to a new engine. I don't know what that's going to be for the 1.0 release. Oh, close to a level up. Oh. Health. One thing I wish it did is when you get the health upgrades, a lot of games will refill your health when you do that. This one does not. Other chest. Get there. Oh, very, very nice. Very nice. As far as I know, the treasure chest does not disappear. Oh shit, there's another one. Oh, there it is. Oh, mass skeleton homies. Yeah, we're gonna die here. Like I said, I have not gotten through one of these yet. Ah. So 228 coins. We get to keep those, even though we died. $832. So we go back to our power-ups. Yeah. Movement speed. Luck. I think, because you notice that whenever I level up, I got to choose from 3 different skills. I think what this does is it gives you an extra one. So let's try that. We'll do another run. Let's see. We'll try... Let's do Imelda this time. I need 600 to unlock those guys. There are no microtransactions. There's no money or anything that you need to spend other than the game. Yeah. It's like a Pokemon. Gotta collect them all. Garlic, yes. Perfect. Yeah, see, I can just walk through these guys. I don't even have to do anything. Just do no damage to me. Except the blue ones. This is why it's great to get the garlic one early, at least on this map. There we go. Let's do a magic wand. Probably didn't need to do that. Now would be a great time for a swarm to come in. Oh, one other thing I was going to say about the bigger carrying case. I have a stand, you know, kind of wrap around stand that's got a kickstand on the back. I can put the Steam Deck with that stand still on it inside the bigger case. I cannot do that with the Steam Deck provided case. It's just so tightly designed to fit the Steam Deck and nothing but the Steam Deck. There's just no room for error or having anything else. Come at me, bro. Oh, there's another one. More garlic, yes. Oh, yes, the lightning ring. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll take more garlic. Give me loot. What is that? Oh, more garlic. Okay. Treasure chest got me the level up. And it doesn't, I don't think the blue gems or whatever those things are, I don't think those disappear, even though you might wind up going a long way away from them. Because obviously the horde The horde dictates where you go. Yeah, you can see some of these things from earlier. Damn it, need to stop walking on those. There we go. Freeze. Freeze frame. Dun, 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 dun. What you can try and do, well, it doesn't matter now. Dissipated. If you've got the garlic, you can hug the outside edge. Okay, I need some. There we go. That was a good one. Give me another one of those. Thank you. There you go, wings. Give me some Red Bull. Uh-oh. They're coming for you, Iceman. Oh, shit. Wow. Uh-oh, we're coming up on 10 minutes. That seems to be about the time that the horde comes out. There we go. Another couple of those would be nice. Took a little damage there. Try the Peachone. Help me, I need fire. Give me some food. Nope, not a coin. Oh, shit. Oh man, there's food down there, but there's a swarm too. Get that food. There we go, that helps. Oh, there it is. 11 minutes. Oh, we're not gonna survive. Help me, Obi-Wan. There it is right here. Yep. Damn. I have not been able to get through one of those. Not even once. I didn't get a whole lot of coins out of that one either. All right, let's see. We'll do one more of these. I don't think we have enough to upgrade anything. 307 and 338. No. I mean, we could try the greed, I guess. Let's do... Dum, 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 dum. Let's try Pasqualina again. Oh, shit. Yeah, you notice her little... whatever, I guess, spear attack goes through enemies. Shit. Garlic. I want garlic. Oh, shit. Oh, boy, that was not good. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. I don't want to see those if I don't have any protection. Damn. I really need food now. See underwater. When I'm watching the Braves right now, this is generally what I'm playing. Ooh, got some of it back. Oh no. Want to get pinched. Oh, it's the first time I've seen a notification like that pop up. Somebody else signed on. Uh-oh, arena time. But yeah, I'm really anxious to, I don't really have any trips or anything planned until Thanksgiving. Anxious to take this on the road when I go visit my parents. Okay, yes, let's get that. And the battery life, yeah, the battery life's not great. Oh, let me have it. First night that I had it, I played some Generation Zero. Oh wow, that's a nice chest there. 3 skills. I played Generation Zero for about an hour, and I didn't start at 100% battery when I did that. But it took a big chunk out of my battery. I wanted to just do a quick test to see how the battery did. Then I do have a power bank, whatever you want to call those things, so that in an emergency I can charge it when I'm not near electricity or plug-in in a car. Oh boy. We're not going to be a very high level when we get to the horde at this rate anyway. A tractor? Is that what that is? Rune tracer. Again, no garlic. Oh shit, get out of the way. I think there's usually 3 of them. The only problem with stuff like this is, whoa, you're trying so hard to run away and not get pinched in. Oh man, you're not getting a ton of gems. To get upgrades. Unless your auto fires are firing in front of you instead of behind you. Oh man, I could have used that. Blink. Alright, 10 minutes. Oh, another arena. This will certainly not be enough to get me an upgrade. Ah, shit. Oh, 11 minutes. Right around the corner. As if on cue. Ah! It's got to be something where You just can't get through that until you've gone through quite a bit of the game and built up enough coins to get the upgrades to the base attributes, if you will. Because you're not going to get the random drops. Not going to be enough to get through that. 375. Effects from weapons. Area of attack. I don't want to spend them just to spend them. All right, we'll do one more, and then that'll be it for the day. It's been 2 hours already. We'll save them. Let's see. We want to try a different. We could try Antonio. We haven't done Antonio today. He's got the whip. It is literally firing horizontally straight out in front of him. Didn't really need that. Ow. Oh, food. Oh shit. Ugh. Oh boy, that was a bad choice. Man, oh man, I could use some garlic right now. Please give me some garlic. Ah. Give me the Bible. Oh, there we go. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, another Bible upgrade. There it is. Come on, throw some bets at me now. Oh, we got a gap. Big enough. There we go. All right, where are we at? 5.5 minutes. Nice. All right, yes, show me bats. There we go, armor. Let's get some armor. Crap. Just shit. That would have been fine if they weren't pushing. If they weren't pushing those other bats in front of them. Nine and a half minutes. D-Day incoming. There we go. I wonder what's going to happen if I'm inside this arena. When the 11-minute mark comes, assuming I'm still in it. Shit, knowing my luck. Oh, it'll collapse it right before the horde shows up. Holy crap. Yeah. Wow. First time I've ever gotten killed by one of those. Ding, 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 ding. 608. Let's see what we got to buy before we get out of here. Inflicted damage. Could do that one. Max health. %5 faster. That's not very much. Growth. Great. Get that one. Okay. 166 left. All right, so that's it. That is your Steam Deck. Give a little bit of a tour of the user interface. We went into the desktop mode. Looked around there a little bit too. Played some Horizon Zero Dawn. We tried to play some Xbox xCloud gaming. Controller didn't work too well, so Ty gave me a suggestion of the controller template that he's using for his, and he said he's not having any issues, so I'll probably give that one a try. Let's see what else. Yeah, so we did some Horizon Zero Dawn, Vampire Survivors. So that's it. Yeah, you can see the mouse. If you've got a Bluetooth mouse connected, you can use that as well. Thank you, Misbehave. Thank you for coming. Good to see you. So yeah, I don't know when the next stream is going to be. These are all completely off the cuff. It will be, I'm going to try and do one a week. No more than two. So I was talking to, who was it? I was talking in Spares. Just streaming any more than that, I just don't want to do it anymore. So it's all, as I mentioned to him, I feel kind of liberated, to be honest, now that I've stopped streaming on Twitch. My entire life is not consumed by streaming. I feel like I can be a gamer again. I feel like I can be a normal human being again. Haven't felt that way in a long time. So that's, yeah, that's the deal with that. So anyway, thank you guys very much for coming. If you enjoyed what you saw, I would appreciate a thumbs up on the video. The link for the video, exactly, no longer shackled by the streaming. The link that you're seeing to watch the live stream is going to be the same link for the actual video once the stream is done. So I would appreciate those thumbs up. That would be awesome. So I'm going to get out of here. I need to go to the bathroom, and I need to try that other controller mapping too. So I will see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, the rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Assuming that the shut